Okay, everyone, Hymeji here. This is a very unusual video, but I rarely do this anyway. Most of the time, I do like my channel update of what I'm going to play and everything else. And most of the time, I post, but this is like my very first and maybe my final as well. But we'll see if there will be more like this. If you want like pages like this, let me know in the comments. And so this is like going to be most of the time of like what I'm going to play, what I'm going to continue, and what I might not be, and what else I will be doing in the future, anyways. So in the meantime, let's go to Steam first. Showcase like other games because the rest of the things are basically into yeah. So like games as well that I'll be tackling as well. That was all I planned out like purposely show you. But first things first is like I got this impromptu no script or anything. So yeah. So let's first talk around like some games that I stopped playing for a bit, but I will continue it after I continue like after some break I guess and a recap. So let's talk about Happy SAIN SHEOL. It's like part 5 now things. Unfortunately, there's a reason I stopped playing this game a bit because certain things happened. Something really frustrated me. So yeah, don't worry. Still, we are not. I'm not like cutting this off yet. We're going to try to finish everything in this game, I promise. And also, there's like achievements now. That's one thing. There's a few stories as to why as well. So there are now achievements. Somewhat like some like sneak things a bit. Unfortunately, I think the English translation might still be suck balls. So that's all I could say about it. I will still be playing it then. We'll try to finish this later after a lot of recap. Sooner or later you'll see this. Probably around like a second. There will be another like set of pages that I will be uploading probably later. I will release it alongside which to speak about it, there's still like some videos I haven't finished. I have already recorded, especially like the Skill Part 30, which is a collab with someone else, plus like the final things and badge checking. Like these like dome badges and Confounded Calendar 2025 Part 3 slash finale. So, so Happy SAIN SHEOL again, I will be continuing this sometime soon, so much should know this already. I will not show any further because I feel like there were so many spoilers. I'm not sure if most of this are like the beginning. Yeah. And also I still remember that last part he got executed. So anyway, let's talk about some games that I'll be tackling in the future. Later on. Like something I like freaking bought a while ago. Back to the Heavens. I do have this game. See this in the future. It's kind of like this, I guess, getting over it, but with a kind of chibi anime girl with a bat. And you do some crazy thing to it. So I'm just gonna show you some of it again. That's what it is. A puzzle game. I'm really excited to play this one. And fortunately, I think my PC can run this. You don't really need that crazy thing. Yeah. You only need like 2 GB of RAM. It's probably like these are requirements. Hopefully it is, so I could record it. I will test some of them later, but I'm really interested to play some of these games. So yeah. Okay, there seems to be like a lot of content on this now, so we'll see. It's gonna show you a little bit further. Yeah, really excited for this one. It looks like it's gonna be like a very fun basic creature. Yeah. That's our game in the future that I'm showcasing, but another game that I do have already is, of course, you should know this already from the game that I've been playing, Phantom Rose 2 Sapphire. I'm not sure if I'll be tackling Asterika Phantom Rose Refrain. So why I go for this for a full playthrough? Well, technically I could summarize the whole playthrough of like Phantom Rose 1 in just one video. But there's a reason, I'll be playing the mobile version for Phantom Rose, and I'll showcase a bit of Phantom Rose 2 Sapphire of the mobile version. And why I will not play the mobile version is because of course, well, there are many things that I unfortunately don't. So especially I will admit I don't have credit card, and it's still a struggle for me to get into like getting a credit card. There's also a reason as to why, and I'll showcase that as well in the mobile version. But I might as well say it as well anyway. So there are limits of how many, like, you cannot play all the modes. You still have to buy everything else and things. Where for this, you can buy this for the price of one, which is like why I chose this version to play through instead. As for Phantom Rose 1, I think there might be some additional things into it, but it's not much different from like the first game as well of the mobile version. Furthermore, you can play the whole game already in this. So yeah, which is at least like that's a good thing. So, yeah. So as you can see, it's like a roguelite deck builder that I have fun with. And for this game anyway, I think you can finish already the whole game within just beating code. The diamond is just nothing more but if you want harder difficulty and final boss a little bit, and that's about it. But not of like the main final boss. There's only like two main final boss that are story relevant anyway. As for the other main final boss, they're there for chiller and things. As for another thing, I might showcase that onto the mobile version. There's a reason as to why. And there is a lore you can unlock, but it's pretty much harder than the second game. So yeah, that's for the other game I'll be tackling in the future. But as for another game I'll be tackling in the future, unfortunately I only have like the first game, but just to make sure anyway, this is Marfusha Sentinel Girls. I was able to purchase it before. I still wish like PayPal is a payment option. Unfortunately, PayPal are big heads. So yeah. This is Marfusha. I'm interested because a friend of mine played this game. I'm interested to play the rest of like Sentinel Girls. From what I can see here, it's like, yeah, looks like some auto shooter or something. I'm not sure, but we'll figure that out once again. It also has a really cool pixel art, so I'm not gonna lie to that. It's very impressive. You know, it's already 10 out of 10 for me for like the game, but the gameplay is important still. So yeah. Unfortunately, I don't have the second game, so but again, I still want to make sure that I will enjoy this game, so I have to like check it out this first. So always the first game. What else? Funny enough, how I said before that I will play this one certain game. Not door reception. Door. What was it? It's not door kicker. It's something like door. I remember. I'm gonna try to search for it. Let me see if I can see it. It's a free game. It's a door simulator. It's not outside the door. That's a different, but that looks interesting. I might check that in the future. There you go, Game Deluxe. It's funny because I also even showed it to my friend about this, but I don't think you need that crazy. Okay. This Game Deluxe. Unfortunately, I wasn't not Evil God or Game Engine. That's so funny. It's like a fucking ridiculous adventure. I might even call it dormantary instead of like commentary for the commentary version. I'm sure this will be commentary only, but there's like multiple achievements as well. And anyways, so that's for the other game. As for the other game that I mentioned onto like my YouTube posts as well. I'm not sure if I did mention this one though, but I don't think so. On any of the if I did, well, you can scroll around and see if I did say it. Anyway, as for this, yes, I will still tackle Saihate Station. It has been like doing I know about a number of people, and I feel like I might be just at this point friend jumping, but hey, it's another adventure, another horror adventure in a dream. It's very interesting, at least. I can't be so sure. This will be. Because I see some people like, having mixed experience with it, but we'll see about it. I mean, I've played a lot of like games that were related to dream, such as like, what was it? Uh, Ghost 6, this one. I already forgot. It's something with T. It starts with T. All of them are like having the two characters. You know, it has been a while. So you could search to my YouTube, but I'm not gonna do that. But this one I will tackle it. It's on my channel, so. I'm not sure if there are more that I have like. I guess for interesting shooters, but that will be for another time, I guess. Anyways, so I think that's mostly on Steam. As for what I purchased, enjoy it. Of course, obviously, this is a free game, starts with of the dreaming. But I purchased it because at least I wanted to work. You can get a free PDF or art book as well and notes about it. So this game, so install this as well onto any of my channel updates and posts. Check Story Collection page. Right. It's interesting. It's a reason as to why I played Stairway because one of the stories here is related to the Stairway. So I played the Stairway first before playing the rest of the game. It's a game that I'll be tackling. Let me just read this as well. And so all that was left was nothing. From nothing, or perhaps from an unuttered wish, was born something. From an end, a beginning. Story of a world. Stories of the Dreaming World is a collection of short stories from the perspectives of three different characters involved with mortal alchemist, the raging god of a different world, Monculus, and the weight of knowing truth. See their points of view, piece together how they're related, and learn the truth about the dreaming world, and its story. So this is still an ongoing game. That's one thing I would say. So there's like two more to be remaining. I will still play it later, and probably this will be upcoming alongside with HSSH. Or if I might start alongside with it, but I'll see about that. And as for the other game, that one is Upwards Rain, the post office of Arrows. Where is this? I'm 99. Also, if you see the email, please tell me. Let's check the game page on this. It looks like it's like the game jam at least. I just wish like the game jam is already like separate things, so like that's a demo instead, so people could check it out unless they are different games. So here's the fun fact: I might tackle both versions of this, the gem version and the disc. So what is there's like a lot of things here. But just check the game page for yourself. On the outskirts of a small village stands a massive tree whose canopy disappears far above the clouds. while grandiose on the outside. There houses the humble or temples which receives and deliver letters from those who have passed on. There's something about like it's something like that, I guess. Afterlife. Maybe not. I might be wrong. Deciding to break protocol to lend a helping wing. Bring a flighty little courier takes a skittish girl by the name of Nila on an adventure through the inner workings of the post office. Together, they search for a letter containing the last words of someone who seemingly never existed. Interesting. So, something like you receive a letter from from a character that never existed or kind of like fiction. We'll see about that. What the game. I don't know how different it is from the jump version. So I will play the jump version and play the actual game now. So, and of course, as you see this already, yeah, I will be playing Project Prototype. But for the first, I will play 2 games. It's also so I will check. Alright, so it's the Diamond Degree. Oh yeah, I already purchased it. It's an even more prototype, I think. So yeah. It's a short Halloween side game of prototype that it is completed game. It's a completed game with 6 levels and a major boss fight. Game returning new and all elements along with all brand new 6 levels. I wonder if this will count as well to like games that they were working with. So that's basically about it. I'm not gonna show the story further. Who will know that once you play the game? As for the other, thankfully this is a free game. Selena and the Street Shopper. Prototype and side adventure. Then warning, in-game depiction of gender dysphoria. Steam. It is not a complete game yet. I wonder if they will fit. I'm not sure if it is not complete game yet. But it's released now, so like, it's no longer in development. But again, I'll be not sure about this, so we're gonna play an RPG as well. Then we'll tackle the prototype, and it's still a demo. Alright, so I think that's most of the games I'll be showcasing at this point. Possibly this as well in the future, and it's the Saga of the Moon Priestess. Funny enough, I got this for free. It is nice. This was from my trash figures, so this one might be interesting as well to tackle. I got this for free. Saga of the Moon Priestess is a top-down action adventure game inspired by retro classics like Zelda, as you can see here. It'll be interesting. And as for the one last thing, I do have this as well. I might consider this. I'm just gonna search it. I do already have this game. I did got it free as well onto like the burn thing, so pretty nice. It also has a remaster, so in the future we might play this as well. Maybe one, hopefully the Linux remaster if I ever got another computer. And I think that's all I could tackle about the games that I'll be tackling. Is there anything else that I'll be missing around that I did not mention? Yeah, actually, Seventh Dragon is like one. Actually, it's a DS game. But again, Seventh Dragon. Don't mind this one. So the DS game. Again, This is another. I will likely play it right after I did another game that I haven't finished yet, which is Nora and the Time Studio. I'm still thinking really hard on this game because uh, I'm not sure if I will get all the endings or I will not get all the endings and I will get like just the characters I want. I'm still deciding on that, even though I'm going to cheat on this at this point. It is like a very fun game. There's a reason I continue. It's kind of annoying to say that it's at least getting like the true ending. So I might not be able to showcase the normal ending if I just go for my favorite character. You know, it's the only thing I want to showcase at this point is like the mellow ending. That's like the only other thing. If I do showcase that, then probably after that and sitting the Seven Dragon. There's like a lot of issues that I have in this game, so I already talked about it a little bit before. I think even up to like gameplay, like playthrough, but like so far at this point, it's like yeah, I want to like this game, and I still do. I really want to finish it further, but unfortunately, there's also like a lot of things that I hate in this, like unfortunately, like the new game plus is you only get the carry one. Everything else you have to redo again. And why can you not keep the items? Like they said before. Like they already said this before. Like why can you not keep the items? It's just so annoying. Like and like if we compare this to another game, like then there's an understandable thing about it, you know, like it starts in time, you know. But like at least in that it's even better because you can look forwards if you can do so and wish so if you want to just get into certain things. So this is not a game about time looping. It feels like a game time loop, but you really just lose everything at all. So you see that, and I'll be talking about it in the future. I'll never play this game further in the future, but I think that's for most of the games I'll be showcasing. As for 3D simulation, I still need a better computer. I'm not sure if like making this laptop, this potato laptop I have, making it to 16 gigabytes would be just like enough anyways to run. As far as I remember, most emulators anyway rely only on CPU power. So yeah. Speaking of other things, games that I wanted to play but I couldn't because my potato laptop. Funny enough, it runs at 2D, but unfortunately, there's like one thing I already tested before, and it's everyday level. Until I get like a laptop, but like, if you really want to make my wish come true, you can always go to my page and support me here or to my coffee, please. I don't ask for much, but I really need like I know this will be still much anyways. It's like probably a 1k USD. But at least like probably 900, 600 to 900. Yeah. Anyway, I just please. I might even add more later, probably on my CH at this point. Nothing else. So I do have a surprise me if you really want a very quick one. Yeah. Anyways, for this one, I wish I could play this. Even though this PC has 8 GB of RAM, the 3D section of the game just really don't run. Unfortunately, I'm just so sad. Can we just like? I just want to play this, man. It's interesting. But unfortunately, we cannot. So. Even I think if I download the HA version, I don't think it will run. I'm not sure if this is made in Godot engine, but I really want to check this out, but unfortunately I cannot. In the meantime, and I think that's it for like the game section. For like some small rants, I guess. Like, my New Year's resolution a little bit. So, Like I said before, no worries. It's like appealing, and there are things that I wish like developers do, and most of the time it's like songless, which this game does not have. That's like the main issue about it. Like whatever song they use, because this game does have piksabei music. Funny enough, it does have like the AI jet king intro. I'm sorry, it's just like as much as it is. I also really don't want to speak in, but like there's like one, but thankfully it was not used in game. But like it's still there. I don't know. I I do know that people like at least they didn't use it. But there's one also other song that they use that though may consider as legit music. It's hard to say because that the composer of that one music it's also into Chen but being thing, and there's like a lot of it, and they also use it as a cover art for their song. So like, there's a reason as to why I play the music. I did say that as well, but I refuse it and I replace it with like a Pokemon like rival appears. But that's basically about it. Like, one thing I wish to like them is to like have if your music is from Pixabay, like at least just that. Like music from Pixabay. That'll be a much more understandable thing. If it's going to be a complicated thing for me to replace or fix like the music, like, I'm sorry then. Because most of the time I will still check the music whether or not this artist is committing atrocity or not. If it's an generated music, there's so much I can do, but if I generate it, there you go. So I'm just like not gonna play it, I'm gonna edit it out. In fact, one funny thing. Don't get removed now, mouse. Oh yeah, there's like one song. So there's like, man, I probably saw that's gonna be really new. There's like one game that I wish to play because it has an interesting certain thing. Unfortunately, they use like an gen music, so I used to play it. Technically, I could have played this. I could have probably tried to remove that text and replace it with another music instead. So like in the game, but again, I'm having like a hard time. It's already also like hellscape when exploring it in China sometimes anyway. Like there are times like I thought there's like one game I think and boy of what day for me even if like even if your game is it's like it's hard to talk about that. That's right. Just any form of like gen things, even if it's like just a promotional art, you're still promoting this. You know how and how destructive it is on doing this. Please do it. So alright. So will there be any other else that I'll be doing as interested? I could try reading webtoon. Probably in the future I'll be reading Mirror Mirror, which is a webcomic by a friend of mine. We'll see about it. If you really want to hear me reading a webcomic, so be it. So if you're interested about it, I'm actually going to do it. So for the meantime, actually I might still read it, like do it anyways. But in the future, so I might end up reading of going up. So this is like my patch you know, the some music that I've been used as well on my channel, of course. They also have the channel, so if you're interested, go check them out. You'll support them. They really have like cool music of it. Nothing else. Oh, yeah. Anyway, is there anything else that I would talk about? I think this might be it for my updates. Oh, right. Rizline on Steam. Man. Rizline is out now on Steam. Funny enough, I'm planning to do something very special soon. If I actually committed to it, then it will be a funny thing. I will call it the Rizline Commissions. Why not? Or Rizline, like, you know, make your request. Or anything that is on this EX, unfortunately, you have to pay extra because it's on this EX as a reminder. But, that's one thing I'm planning. But if it's like this one and this two, then it's fine that you don't need to, like, you know, because it's a lot of songs anyway, so I'm considering like using the money to input with that. I'll be like, unfortunately, right now it is mixed, which is like it's hard. But the good thing about this, you can play it with the touchscreen. Unfortunately, right now it's like not recommended. Funny enough, it is also it also has an editor, by the way, which is very interesting. Anyway, they already made an announcement of upcoming improvements and new revisions. It's already been 3 days since the official launch of the recent PC version, and we truly felt the full extent of your enthusiasm. Thank you so much for this support. Same time, we also received feedback from. This includes issues like the complete interactive tutorials, mixing setting options, lack of controller supports, privacy in game bugs such as the full language setting agent, and many other details debugging. We are also currently working on solutions and optimizations, and some of these improvements will be included in upcoming updates. As an attempt to step outside our mobile device comfort zone, we know our work still has many shortcomings on this new platform. That is understandable. We really appreciate and warmly welcome you to continue sharing your relevant suggestions and feedback. They're incredibly helpful to us. There you go. Anyway, so they already have like update. In every sensible update, we implemented some improvements in the past. The descriptions to mods of XM keep prompts in some sessions. Screening challenge tutorial in the new version. Funny enough, it is so funny called challenge in the mobile, and they still haven't done this. The tutorial before players enter the tutorial. Added more hints to the quick start section of the user editor manually. Expires issues. And unfortunately as well, also to speak about the editor, which you can make custom charts with it. Unfortunately, yeah, there's like a lot of restrictions into it, I guess, from what I heard. But hopefully they will loosen up a bit on that, because even right now it will still not be recommended to play, and so it's still better to play the mobile version. Yeah, this looks like a pretty nice menu. Unfortunately, there's like a lot of like empty space in this version, which is like sad. I wish like there could be like some kind of like info board here of like later, especially for like this time, of how many hits you successfully or anything. Yeah. be an even better early and late here. Also, it's like autoplay anyways. I'm not sure. They're not showing like at least like. I think this might be an autoplay. It's a really showcase. Let me check the video again. I'm going to play the picture. Is it just like the... Oh. And, oh yeah, speaking of another rant, I just wish like one price for all doing future updates is on mobile as well. I still hate that there is nothing like that, and unfortunately most of the time you still have to buy freaking coins. There's one thing I hate about this, and like, also they should have just made this game for free and then just like DLC for like the full game here instead for one price, because that's like also my problem here as well, which kind of sucks about this, that you have to buy the game, and many people still don't recommend about the price at all. Honestly, $40 is a pretty good price. I just wish it's just the DLC instead of just like how in the mobile anyway you have like 3 free songs that you can play before like purchasing the game. I don't fucking know why they do. I also don't fucking know why they will not able. I can understand like one thing like perhaps like I guess like well, it doesn't make sense for like the other one, because if like PC gamers like when like a friend of mine said like PC gamers prefer season pass, that's also unlikely because Bleap has done this as well. You can buy the entirety of the game for one price. I just don't get it why PC games can do that. And Bleap is it's a new game, it's a new development. It's like it doesn't make sense. Misspelling also has done it, so perfect. Still doesn't make sense. Don't fucking know why they will not. I just wish like many rating games should like have this kind of like purchase ideology, buy for one price, then instead of like here some bad, but like in many cases I would still like understand. We're getting into this point now, like it's getting ridiculous at times. Like, if you still want to support, you can just like have a support button or something. Like, it's like one thing I asked for the mobile version. Just one freaking price. That's all I need. Don't freaking know why they wouldn't do that. It's insane. And also, I forgot to remove. So there might be some silent spots. I'm really sorry in advance if I did. But anyways, I think that's mostly I'll be covering. There might be also some random non-game videos I'll be doing, and I'll surprise you if you're probably already like a number of my friends know already about this. But I'm at the social pieces as well and like onto my channel soon. So still I can like I love her. I'm still like very much like, as much as I don't want this to be like drama strategy at the end, I still want to be hopeful at times. If you want to help me escape that situation right now, yeah, I guess feel free to go mention me or something. Yeah, well, that's fine. I can understand. The world right now is like a very hard. It's not a very hard spot there. I really can't say that much more. So yeah. Sometimes I just want to for enemies, but you have to keep going. Anyway, I don't want to end this on a dooming part, so anyways, so that's it for like the channel update. Alright, time for the follow up a little bit. I'm really sorry that I will still say this if you see this uploaded really late now at this point, but I mean the channel update, but I did. Anyway, we're back here anyways, so a little bit, and there's like, it's gonna be like very short. There's a reason as to why I will not showcase this as like the final part. And again, I will be playing the online version as always, so this is the offline version of the game that was released. So this is like the 0.4.5, this will be updated for 4.0. Okay. You're playing the game offline. The game may not function the same way as it does online. Its version of the game may be outdated, and changes such as bug fixes and are not high priority. Developers are not obligated to change functionality for offline mode. In the menu's action tabs or by interacting with the globe in the Nexus treehouse can be a treehouse. Okay. Single player options can be accessed. See the attached readme for the detailed information on 0.4.6 remove content and removes. Yeah. You can check that on your own. On like the version history that I'll be linking as well. If you want to see about it anyway, what else is removed. But I will showcase that as well a little bit. But there's like a lot of roads that has been removed and updated here. I can showcase that. I think there are some events already that are removed, so let's see about that. Also, again, this will be on 30 FPS because I'll be doing this real quick anyway. So that is the. I think there is something missing now. Actually, it's still the same thing. So one thing to say, the lumen is different. It's just at the moment, unfortunately, Minaski is just blowing blue. Unfortunately, that is removed. I'm not sure if there's anything else that was removed here. But yeah, unfortunately, yeah, it sucks, right? But you still have your embos here. Visages will still be here. I'm not sure if they are removed. I think there might be. Possibly, but anyway, here's like the Nexus right now at the moment, since it's also very the one thing that also got removed by it. It's like the 2 key break. It's like the 2 key area select a little bit, but yeah. Also to access the treehouse now, unfortunately at the moment, it's like this. So here's the globe. I think we mentioned. Single player options menu. This is an early version. This is an early version of the menu. Maybe an intuitive for most players. What is this global variable simulation? I see. So you can manually like modify the variables here, but so here's the thing. Yeah. But again, I will not showcase everything here. I will just showcase like what else is here. So yeah, also no trees anymore on the side. I think at the moment. So yeah. Yeah, there's like a lot of changes. There are also areas that are not removed. I think this is a different one now. Oh yeah. This is entirely different. Why is this one? Okay. So a lot of the areas that got removed by it's sad. So this is Ornament World. It is completely removed and nothing else in there. So it's just immediate. Spell Park still here? Interesting. Okay. Still the same thing as ever, but this likely may get removed. A place to remember, there was like the train station here. That will also be get removed, I think, at this point. That's the sad thing. Again, this area I don't want to showcase at all about this game. But it's still here. I think certain areas will be gone now. . But yeah, unfortunately, a lot of the areas will be removed now, anyways, which is sad. Yeah, slowly and slowly. So, Wisteria Grove is also gone, so you can't really access Wisteria Grove anymore as well. That is completely removed now. I don't remember what was the fastest way to reach Wisteria Grove before. But oh yeah, I still remember. Unfortunately, I don't think it will be here anymore. Well, so a lot has been removed. Is this one? Okay, still that one. Yeah. As I said before, I'm not gonna cover everything else at this point, so I think that's all I could say about it. So Wisteria Grove has been removed, a lot of things, anything as well related to Wisteria Grove, the jellyfish world has also been removed. That's why like Lumen right now is no longer like the jellyfish, of course, which is again there's just like a depressing one. There's a reason I still don't want to tackle this one anyways. So later I'll be posting the last of the YNO anyway. After this and alongside with some other uploads, so we'll see that soon. Maybe I'll add like one game as well before I upload it. But yeah, a lot of things that got removed at this point, so I don't remember how fast can we get there. Is there a shortcut here anyways? Area Grove. Also, yeah, this is from the jellyfish world before, so can't really access it anymore. I'd say it was big gone. So I'm still here. I think Amanita might be. Actually, Amanita is still there, so this is. Oh yeah. So yeah, that's all I could showcase for this one. I need to show it. Maybe I'll do a very quick sample. So we're back. Alright, we're here. This is where it's supposed to be, like the other area is supposed to be. So this is completely removed now, I think. Yeah. You really can't do anything anymore. So it is completely removed at the moment, and you can only see it's like black boxes. So yeah, rest in peace. It's just sad. Well, I guess that's it for a short check onto like short check into collective unconscious. And I guess all I could showcase is like this. What else can be a cool thing? Oh, is there something else? It's gone. I guess I still can do this. At least I can still do that. Oh yeah. I wish I Opus Orange also had this as on the disco one. So yeah. Rest in peace. At least I can still do this. Oh yeah. Should be the disco of Opus Orange. Like you can like do that. Hell yeah. Anyway, that's it for Collective Unconscious. For this channel update section, and the reason I would not tackle any more update this updated version of like 4.0 anyways. So anyways, let's proceed to our next talks. And the talk that we want to tackle anyway. First let's tackle a little bit of like the replay, and the other replays I'll be How about that I haven't that I didn't have a chance to talk about in my on the first section of the channel update, or like a lot of days ago now. So which is oh, I really want to do a justice on this one anyway. So funny enough, like Cafe Dreamland is a spin-off of the game, but I think it can still continue with the game anyway. It's considering this like Sia, right? Sia's story anyway, but I will replay this in the future and have a custom thumbnail, and I might try to do this into like one go, like last time. I might be able to do this with one go and probably all the endings, and yeah, including the secret things. So yeah. Again, I feel like I didn't give this a chance at this point, but maybe one day in the future, maybe at least probably Nora or something. Yeah. So alright. Before that, I'll prepare a screenshot and I can showcase some things as to why. There's like one rhythm game that I enjoyed to play for like a few months ago, and I think you can guess where it's going. So I'll do some magic. So yeah, I used to play this rhythm game a little bit, right? So I mean, I just still keep like the Firefox in the background now moment, so no worries on that. Remember this rhythm game, right? I used to play. There's like a new full updated things. Yeah, there's like really a lot of crazy things going on. I really enjoy this game, and that's how it is. Until they release this version and 1.0. And you can see once like you click on this thing, this button, I will just showcase like what that shows anyway. Let me just screenshot it. And this is just enough for me to understand. As you can see, there is a gacha now in this game. It's an optional, it's just cosmetics. There is a reason for me to no longer play this game into. There's no way they will not slap in the face later on every time you open this game anymore. I mean, that would be a surprise if it is. I know some people might say, like, oh, why then you could have just joined the Discord channel and everything else for, like, you know. Well, first off, if that's like most of the time, I say not everyone will also always join the Discord channel and will never know anyway that, oh, there's a gacha game, gacha, this fucking game now. And there's like, it's already bad. So, funny enough, like, the gacha like is cosmetics, right? It's cosmetics for like a customizable character that I might not play anyways or anything else. I mean, if I'm interested in that thing, yeah. I mean, there's like star mode, right? Even then, like there's other things. Unfortunately, not only that, there's like a lot of fun game rewards. Yeah, some of them are gacha rewards and things. The star mode is also a little bit gacha rewards. Like, come on. God, like, it is still predatory no matter what. I will refuse to play it anymore. I already uninstalled it and I will not play this game anymore. It's sad because I praised this game. I enjoyed it. Save from like some few controls that they could have tweaked or anything else. So there are things that I agree that the controls are pretty fucking complicated at times, and there are also a few things that what turn me down a little bit. Basically, like the grace mechanic now. I mean, it's a way to like. It's certainly a way of like you know. I guess they really wanted to have like a little bit of bullet hell thing into this anyway. So yeah. So again, I will no longer play this game, and I'm sorry for anybody else who were expecting for me to play this game anyways. In the future, I will no longer play. Even if it does have like a muse dash, first off, as well. And the other thing, it also kills it as well anyway, because this game is fucking online. Which again, like that's the only other thing. It's only like 6 months. Not only this is so deceptive and predatory immediately, like this sudden like 1.0 is just like it killed the game on the spot for me. Like, I'm sorry if this is like going to be it's like the most talk I will have with this, but look, if I want to play a gacha game, I'll play a gacha game. I'm here to play a written game. I'm not here to play like whatever other game. I'm not gonna be surprised if later on, like, oh, you log in, you open the game, slap in the face, hey, look at this new outfit you can get. Hey, look at this new thing you can get. Hey, you could just like, hey, I'll be bringing you to another event screen before you can go back to the menu because there are some cool things that you can do to this one. Like, wow, this reminds me of that one Disney mobile game that has like freaking solitaire as well. I know gacha games has already done this as well, but like, oh man, that still reminds me of like how much shit was that. Like, this is like the prime. This is like the prime of like fucking mobile games now. Anyways, now I will not say like much agreement at this point is bad. Of course, I just unfortunately I had to quit for a number of reasons. But yeah, so yeah. Again, I'm really sorry if all this bleep anyway, so I wish I could enjoy further, but so bleep is gone. Good. As for Dynamics Universe, I still can't play the fucking game. I can't even review that like, oh, the game keeps crashing upon like opening the game even though the game is compatible on my phone. It opens and loads when unfortunately I can't play it because it was closed beta test. But when they open beta test now, it's just like it still doesn't work. Oh man. Still no Dynamics Universe for now, so yeah. For Bleap, I will now hide that image. Is there anything else? So aside from this revisit, there'll be some specific friend game revisit. I will consider it now because it's 2 months anyway. Well, it's related to a game I played in January. Can you guess what it is? Yeah. But it's not that. It's their other games. That'll be in the future. So I will give them things. I'm trying to think a little bit if there's any other games. I'll be like, I'm trying to remember. There's like another Steam game that I didn't talk about this event. I'm thinking of like another game. So there are many other games I still want to like tackle at least. I think this might be it. Also for the next time at this point, I hope I can do like big projects. That's one thing I'm also having one to goal in this year. Again, I also hope to get a new computer as well for this year, so I could play some of the games that I couldn't play or like have issues to play with. I mean, at least like having it run to like 30 frames per second without stuttering, maybe that would be good for me, enough for me. Especially, I really want to play Everyday Devil, like I previously mentioned to like on the previous section of the channel updates. Yeah. What else do I want to talk a little bit about this channel update? So there will be probably more HIO games I will be playing in the future. I'm hoping I'll be able to finish Happy SAIN SHEOL again, like the previous section this year. I did talk about Seven Dragon as well, I think, before. So if not, then well, Seven Dragon is coming as well. As long as I finish Nora the Time Studio, as I said before. But so also, if you really want to help that much, you can always donate to my coffee or commission on BGN for like a little bit better, at least like, you know. Well, feel free to help me out, like really. And if that happens, alongside with the 2K sub, I will allow any request. I will allow any paid requests, but if it's just 2K subs, unfortunately not reaching anything at all. And yeah. and just like miraculously just buy a computer, but no any help from like region or computer coffee, then unfortunately you'll still only getting free requests, only free games. That's it. It doesn't matter. So yeah. Anyway, I think that might be the only thing I'll be adding here. I guess there might be some Steam games I'll be playing soon anyway as well as Steam demos. Expect this. So let me just go to Steam. Oh, that's Steam Community. That's not Steam. So let me search. This one I will look forward to, Annihilated, because it looks like it's a fun game. Thankfully, my PC can run this, I think. So in the future, we'll be playing this. I think this is another game that I will be playing. A friend of mine played this game before. Just Decollate Decoration. It's now out. I'm still going to wait. I don't think it's on sale anymore, unfortunately. But as per one thing I found randomly in like what was it again? Done something night. I don't remember the title, but you'll see it soon. So well, anyways, I think that's all I could tackle for this. For real this time about this channel update. Funny, like collective like budgets also see you anyway for channel update. So yeah, it's not for real though. So in any case, I guess all I could say there might be more. Well, in relation to like the collab I did, there might be more collabs. Still like recording collabs anyway. Don't expect like streams. That's something I would wish that I could do this year at least, streaming. So yeah, and I think as a final thing, yeah, Annihilated as well will be finished soon. Expect it. It might be uploaded alongside with this. And so after all of those uploads, there will be more uploads upcoming in the way. Like I said before, that will be like the CEO Part 30. The founding calendar Part 3/finale. It might be commentary only. That's one thing I will say because there's like one bonus that I don't think I may be able to like show as a no commentary anyways. Even then, if I do, that part will that section will be removed and that will be a bonus and commentary version. And yeah, there will be like additional games I'll be playing. Maybe even Happy SAIN SHEOL. Maybe not actually. Probably after those. So it'll be a barrage of beaches by this week. I probably might see it on March. You might see as well alongside with Evolution as well first and tomorrow. So the CEO Part 30, the Founding Calendar 2025 Part 3/finale, and basically finale as well for the collective unconscious 4.0, like the Y and O. And yeah. Basically, we'll just add another game. And that's it. So yeah. Anyway, that's it for channel update of this month, the very first and probably the final. Like I said before, channel update that is video form. If you want, I might also post a little bit about it. Basically, maybe if you're in person, you can just also commission me a video as well again. Anyway, that's it for channel update. The contact with the stars, the contact with the fallen stars. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you enjoy listening to me. I hope you kind of understand me at least. Will not be able to subtitle this unfortunately because even me myself sometimes I am. Anyway, Thank you for watching and listening. I hope you enjoy. And we'll see you into the next pages after a long time. After this set of uploads and so yeah. Bye bye. And may stars guide you. May stars guide you. There you go. Where's my builder for this one? Yeah. Well, you'll be hearing that.